Mr. Tiaboti, there's one update because as usual, after two speeches, we will break for table topics. Yeah, because Toastmaster Latif needs to go earlier, so. Right. So live streaming is on, and let me just kick off the meeting. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for making it there. Welcome to the, I lose count, so I need to look it up, 1085th meeting of Karachi Toastmasters. But a few ground rules. First of all, we listen. And when it's our turn to speak, we speak. And we are asked to speak. We avoid crosstalk and we honor all the speakers. This is not a Toastmasters requirement, but many clubs in the world, including ours, we volunteer not to talk about three topics: text, religion, and politics. That's what makes it a safe space for learning. Also, we absolutely discourage any disparaging remarks against any person or community, any discrimination, any racism. And that is, although even that is not in Toastmasters curriculum, that is what Toastmasters proposed. So, those were some of the ground rules, and without further ado, please welcome our president, all the way from Texas, B.K. Over to you, B.K.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid. And welcome, fellow Toastmasters. I don't see any guests online. Are there any guests at Beach Luxury?
Yes, sir. There are three guests at Beach Luxury.
Was that a yes or no?
Yes, there are three guests, sir. There are three guests.
Okay, I would invite the guests to please come forward and say a few words.
Sure.
About themselves or why they are at the meeting.
Start with you. Yeah.
We just have to introduce ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. And how you learned about Toastmasters and Karachi Toastmasters.
Hello, my name is Sana Khan. Today is my first day here. I attended, my friend told me to join here. And I'm a chartered accountant and I'm also the oil and gas company. Yeah.
Oh, chartered accountant. We are so desperate to have chartered accountants in our club. Most welcome, Toastmasters. Yeah. Sir. Apologies for this. Just be careful. Necessary.
Okay, hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Dimon Chitwani. I am professionally banker. I heard Toastmasters in last meeting or last Lincoln Club meeting where I have Safani Balwak and Satin Sabel invited me. So I'm very excited and looking forward to continue this meeting. Thank you.
Yusuf. Yeah.
Hello everyone. So my name is Deep and I heard about Toastmasters from one of my mentors, Jamal Ahmed Khan, who has also been the part of Toastmasters. So I'm very excited to be the part of this community and learn more public speaking and build some more confidence in that book. Thank you.
Thank you to all our guests at Beach Luxury. We also have with us online a guest, a former member of Karachi Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Azhar Khan. Toastmaster Azhar Khan, would you like to say a few words?
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you are doing well. And after a long time, new faces and my senior Toastmasters are sitting here.
Toastmaster Azhar?
Yes. Yes, I'm audible.
Yes, you are
Yes.
audible.
Okay. In short,
This
I'm happy.
seems to be
I
online. He's
I hope
unmuted, but can't hear
I'm
him.
not. No,
DTM
no.
Sarfraz, are you having trouble listening to the participants?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yes, somehow the sound was not coming too clear from the beach luxury hotel. So just a session. So Azhar Khan, go ahead, and I'm going to switch.
Okay. Uh,
My
but simple as after a long time, I see you, and
speakers here.
I hope I will enjoy a lot today and your performance. I will guys best of luck. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
I think DTM Sarfraz is
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, Toastmaster Azhar Khan, welcome to our meeting. And is also
Thank you,
known,
sir.
you are well known as Mac, M-A-K, Muhammad Azhar Khan. I always call you Mac. But glad to see you, and also the ones that are at Beach Luxury Hotel. On Sunday, Karachi Toastmasters Club held its Tall Tales and Urdu speech contests. DTM Talha, since you are the VP of Education, I would like you to announce the results, even though you have already posted them in the KTC WhatsApp group.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. President. So, in lieu of the minutes of the last meeting, the last Wednesday meeting did not take place because of the lack of prospective participants. But we did have an online speech contest, Urdu speech contest, and tall tales contest. The results of the contests are as follows. For tall tales, the third place was won by Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali, the second place by Toastmaster Kareem, and the first by Toastmaster Fahim Razak. And for Urdu speech contest, second place was won by Toastmaster Kareem and first place by Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. As per the Toastmasters rules, for tall tales, Toastmaster Fahim and Toastmaster Kareem will advance to the area level, whereas for Urdu speech contest, Toastmaster Latif and Toastmaster Kareem will advance to the area level. So congratulations to all our winners. And it is customary to say best of luck, but I personally believe that luck is for losers. It's not for hard workers and creative people. So over to you, Mr. President.
Thank you, DTM Talha. At this time, it is my honor to introduce to you our Toastmaster for today's meeting, Toastmaster Majid Akhtar.
All right, good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's doing great. Are you? Are you excited about today's meeting? Yeah. All right. So Toastmasters is a place where we learn. What do we learn? We learn about communication. What do we learn? We learn about leaderships. What do we learn? We learn about how to become a good listener. So every meeting has got its own theme. So today's theme is die hard. So what is the first word which comes into your mind when you get to listen to this word die hard? What's your first opinion about this theme? What is die hard? Why are we having this theme?
Hardworking. It could be hard work.
Okay. What's your take on this, sir?
Yes, hardworking and to put many efforts to
Right, yeah, great. So die hard is a theme which we follow. See, everybody is going to be departing, but what we need to do is we need to be very, very determined in our life. We need to face our challenges with great determination. This is what the whole sole topic of Die Hard is all about. So every Toastmaster meeting is actually split into three main segments. First segment is of prepared speeches. Then wherein everybody has got their own defined roles. Everybody's got their defined projects, and they will be delivering their talks, speeches on their defined projects. Then the second segment is of table topics, wherein people will be called randomly, and the table topic master will be running this session, and people will be given topics, and they will get the chance to think on their feet. And in the third segment, what we do is that we actually learn that while we were communicating in front of people, when we were expressing ourselves, what were the mistakes which we unknowingly were actually committing. So that will be learned in 360 degree. So also what we have got is we have got some role holders. So for the role holders, may I request the first role holder today, who is actually the grammarian, TM Muhammad Iqbal. So can you please put your hand together for TM Iqbal? Can you please explain your role, sir?
Today I am performing the role of grammarian. I know good use of English, and if there is some mistake, I note it down, and at the end of the meeting, I will submit my report to general evaluation.
All right, excellent. Make a round of applause. So the interesting thing about Toastmaster meeting is that we do not charge for claps. So whenever somebody is trying to face the public, he is or she is actually trying to face the fear of public speaking. So it is always nice to clap for the hero. So whoever is actually coming and taking the stage is actually a hero. So we should applaud the heroes because they are facing their fears. All right. So the next role holder today we have is the vote counter. And the vote counter today is TM Hina Ali. So TM Hina is online.
Yes.
So can you please explain your role, TM Hina?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, everybody. My role as vote counter will be to launch a poll at the end of each of the 3 sessions that Toastmaster Majid has mentioned, and a 4th poll for the big 4 roles that we have. And I'd like for the audience to vote for the best speaker, the best table topic speaker, best evaluator, 5, best evaluator, best facilitation role, and best of the big 4, which are Toastmaster of the day, table topic master, table topic evaluator, and general evaluator. And I'll announce the results at the end. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Take a round of applause. Like we say that we at Toastmasters, we learn at every step. The grammarian is helping us out in improving our grammar, and the vote counter is in the end will be preparing, letting us know that who was the best today. So so we also have a timer. So a timer plays a crucial role. So may I please request DTM Tala to explain his role as a timer today? Your claps.
Thank you so much. So as timer, my role will be to time the speeches, the table topic, and the evaluation, and also make an attempt to keep the meeting on time, in which I'll most probably fail. But anyhow, so in Toastmasters, everything is timed. So for example, if a speech is 5 to 7 minutes, you'll see the green light at 5, yellow at 6, and red at 7. All right. I hope you can see the red. Yeah. So, and at 7 minutes and 31 seconds, you will be exceeding your time and you will no longer be part of the polling. So that's when you'll hear this bell, and that's a disqualification bell. So when you see the red light, that means you have 31 seconds to wind up your presentation. Similarly, for table topics, it's 1 minute, 1.5, and 2 minutes. For evaluations, it's 2 minutes, 2.5, and 3 minutes. And although we don't strictly time the facilitator reports, but it is ideal that the facilitator reports are also wound up within 3 to 4 minutes. So over to you. All right.
Thank you. So the timer is helping us out in getting ourselves organized because we have limited time here on the stage as speaker. So whichever time is allotted to us, we need to introduce ourselves, prepare the body of the speech, and conclude. So that way we become organized speaker. So this timer job is actually helping us out in becoming the organized speaker. So no matter how much the time duration is, but if we are being timed, now we have a pressure that we need to be very, very organized in our speech within the allotted time. All right. So the next role holder today we have is word master, and the word master today is TM Mohammed Iqbal. So put your hands together for TM Iqbal.
Okay, then let's make it easy.
So the word master is
Okay,
in
fine.
fact going to tell us a word which we are also going to become intelligent speaker by trying to make maximum use of that word during our speeches. Because when we are speaking in front of people and we are centered around the word, then that also gives us an opportunity to become more intelligent speaker, more wise speakers. So please, applaud for the team.
I'm also performing the role of word master. Phrase, don't be an easy prey, which is similar or portray the theme of today's meeting. Don't be an easy prey. Die hard is similar colors, which give me the theme.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you. Can we clap for the word master? Very much in synchronization, the word of the day. Thank you so much. So we will be using as a speaker maximum time the particular phrase which has been allotted to us, and that way we will be becoming more sharp speakers. So the next role we have is of tech host. So tech host role is going to be tech host is being dealt by DTM Talha. So would you like to explain something about tech host?
Then
Or-
need to explain.
All right, so tech host is actually helping us out. And whoever actually you're watching on this multimedia right now is actually because of tech host. And that voice and every other thing which is to do with technology, tech host is actually supporting us out in that. So applaud for DTM Tala for being tech host. So after the tech host, we have got a job of a listener. So listener also plays a role, and the job of the listener is being done by TM Hiba Rai. So do we have TM Hiba here?
Yes.
All right. So TM Hiba, can you please explain what as a listener will you be doing?
Okay, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As the listener, I would be making note of all the interesting words and phrases spoken by the speaker during this table topic session and the prepared speech session. And at the end of the session, I would highlight the interesting words and phrases spoken by the speakers, and the audience will have to guess it.
Right, excellent. Applaud for TM Hiba. Like I said, like we started in the beginning, we said that we learn in every moment at Toastmasters. So listener is enabling us to not sit idle, rather be an active listener, because listener might be asking certain questions which we as a listener will be answering. All right, so the next job after listener is going to be of an R counter. So TM Mohammed Iqbal is again doing the job of R counter. So can you please explain your role as
I am also performing the role of accountant because my two before roles are also similar to for careful listening. I am also performing the role of accountant. My duty is to note any crunch words which used in the filling the space of describing the things. And in complete at the completion of submit my report to general evaluator.
All right, great, excellent. Thank you so much. So technically, the R counter is actually helping us out in becoming the fluent speaker. But because when we speak, there are many times we are thinking so much, we are using so that actually makes us not very effective speaker. To be effective speaker, it is actually good to be more fluent in our thoughts. So to be more fluent in our thoughts, if somebody is telling us that how many times did we use the R and filler words, then we can actually improve ourselves in every next meeting. So, so do we have a joke master?
Yes.
All right.
Toastmaster Hiba.
All right. So, take a round of applause for Toastmaster Hiba. She is the joke master today. So, TM Hiba, are you there?
Yeah, she's there.
All right.
Okay, fellow Toastmasters and guests, why did the kangaroo stop drinking coffee? Why did the kangaroo stop drinking coffee?
Why did the what?
Kangaroos stop.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Why did the
Kangaroo.
kangaroo stop drinking
It
coffee?
made him jumpy.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. What happens when a vampire goes in the snow? What happens when a vampire goes in the snow?
Okay, you tell.
He gets frostbite.
Oh.
Okay. How does a man on the moon get his hair cut? How does a man on the moon get his How does a man on the moon get his hair cut?
He is bald.
No, he eclipses it.
Oh. All right.
And the last one, who won the race between the skeleton and the skull? Who won the race between the skeleton and the skull?
They both reach together.
No, the skull. It was just a head.
Yes, ahead. Okay.
Over
All right,
to you,
thank you.
Master of Business.
Thank you, TM Heba. Big round of applause for TM Heba. So, ladies and gentlemen, with this, let's begin the show. And the first segment of our today's meeting, like always, is going to be of prepared speeches.
Sorry, just a second.
All right.
You should get used to interruptions by the.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I had a request to Toastmaster Zafar. If you could be the counter, because Toastmaster Iqbal is already doing the grammarian. So you can do one role each. Is that okay? Thank you so much.
All right, excellent. This is also we learn at Toastmasters.
And the gamification.
Yeah.
You will score points.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the first speaker we have is somebody who is very, very organized, very, very talented, very, very fluent, and I have not heard somebody who is more making use of pauses like the gentleman. So the first speaker today we have is TM Fahim Razak. The project title TM Fahim Razak has is Dynamic Leadership, Level 3, Connect with Storytelling. The topic of his speech is where is your oxygen mask, and is evaluated as DTM Sarfraz Nazir. So are we asking the evaluator to say something? All right. So may I please request DTM Sarfraz to please explain the role of project requirements of DTM Fahim, please.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters. Toastmaster Fahim Razak, as the Toastmaster of the meeting mentioned, that he is working on his dynamic leadership pathway, and this speech is level 3 elective. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Fahim Razak to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. The time is 5 to 7 minutes. Where is your oxygen mask? Where is your oxygen mask? Toastmaster Fahim Razak.
Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Fahim Razak.
If you're wondering why I'm saluting here, then hold this thought, because I will come back to it in a minute. Let's talk about my work, right? Because I enjoy, that's my passion. I sell textile products. But there is one client I have been longing to secure orders from for a very long time. But every time I go to him with the products, he just looks at it very briefly and says, I'm not interested. Doesn't give me any feedback at all whatsoever. I'm baffled. I just don't know what to do. And I really want to secure this client. Well, this makes me sad. So let's not talk about my work, shall we? Let's talk about Karachi's traffic. Contrary to the popular belief, I think traffic in Karachi is a breeze. We can get from A to B in a relatively short period of time compared to any other major metropolitan city in the world. But there is even better thing in Karachi, and that is parking for motorists. We can practically park anywhere in Karachi, and most of the times for free. Where are you gonna get this luxury? And still we complain. And I'm got so used to with this free parking. Every time I get charged, I'm like, I really don't want to pay. It has to be free, like oxygen that we breathe. So I happen to go to a locality called Tariq Road a lot in Karachi. And there happens to be warden there. And every time I park there, they come to me for parking. Depending on my mood, and like many motorists in this city, I pay them sometimes I don't. Sometimes I pay them more than they ask, sometimes I pay them much less than they ask. But there is one exception. And that is the guy outside Rahmat-e-Shiri. He controls that vicinity, the big Rahmat-e-Shiri on Tariq Road, not the smaller one on the opposite side. Because every time I park, what he does this. And every time I come back, that's what he does. And I just feel like paying it. And I almost always pay him. And I asked him one day, is it only me who always pays you, or the other motorists that you see them pay you as well? He said, ever since I've started doing it, I have increased my takings for the day. And then I had an epiphany. Maybe this is something I ought to do with that client of mine. So next time I went to him, what did I do? I custom made the clothing according to his store without him even asking me. And I just dropped him on the table. Is your name all over it? His eyes twinkled. He, for the first time ever, he started looking through my products. And I left him with this. You know, man, just keep all this. I'm going to call you in 4 weeks' time. Otherwise, we will never ever speak after that. I left it to it. Guess what? Less than 2 weeks, he gave me a call and placed a respectable order with me. My only regret was, why didn't I do it soon enough? Now, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, and distinguished guests, how many times have we heard in a plane, put your oxygen mask first before you help others? Now, this is the most abused and misused statement that you will hear. And you're likely to hear this more outside the plane than inside the plane. Because people conveniently take it to mean that look after ourselves first before we look after others. Oh, I need to look after myself first before I look after others. I need to take care of myself first before I look after others. That's what the plain people say. Must be truth in it. But then we should know, the reason being that the plain people say this, the flight instructor says this, is because if you don't put your oxygen mask first, you're going to be incapacitated. You're not going to be able to help others, and you're going to die as well. So it's a lose-lose situation, but that just applies only to the plane. Outside, we have to think the way we can help others before we expect anything in return. The two examples that I've given you, my own work example and that parking attendant example, that's commercial, but it equally applies in the personal and social conduct. So if there's a promotion you're yearning to get from your boss, if there is an order that you're yearning to get, if there's a social relationship, whether romantic or non-romantic, you're trying to secure, you need to think the ways you can help others, give something before you get anything in return. So next time you're in a situation, ask this, where is my oxygen mask? But then answer yourself, who cares about my oxygen mask? Where is the other person's oxygen mask? Over to you.
Right. Any of Lord's speech. Let's clap once again. Yeah. Thank you. So the next speaker we have is someone who is a Toastmaster since, if I'm not wrong, since 1994. And DTM Sarfraz is going to correct me if I am wrong. So someone from whom you can start learning right at the moment when he even comes on the screen. So the way he is facing the camera, even that is learning for us as a new Toastmaster. All right, so DTM Sarfraz Nazir is going to be evaluated by TM Fahim Razak. So may I please request the evaluator to explain the role of DTM Sarfraz. Big round of applause for TM Fahim.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Well, it's my honor to introduce to you DTM Sir Sarfaraz. He is doing a speech from Presentation Mastery Level 1, Evaluation and Feedback. The purpose of the speech is for the member to deliver a speech, but then gather the evaluation, in this case from me, and then apply the feedback that I give him in the next speech whenever he gives that speech. Well, I'm sure I won't have that many points to give it to him. So let's welcome our star speaker, DTM Sir Sarfraz. Over to you, sir.
DTM Sarfraz, can you see the timer window? That's the Karachi Toastmasters Club window.
Yes, I can.
All right, thank you.
Trust is not merely a concept. It is the very heartbeat of our human connections, the intangible force that weaves the intricate tapestry of our societies. It is the invisible thread that binds us together, the super glue that holds the delicate balance of life together. Let me take you back to October 2005, a moment etched in the corridor of my memory. During a management conference in the vibrant city of Reno, Nevada, I found myself facing a situation that illuminated the essence of trust. My colleague, Sitara, and I, not bound by the ties of deep friendship, stood at the precipice of an unexpected test. As the hostess approached during the candlelit banquet, Sitara was unable to find her meal ticket in her purse. She handed me her purse. It had cash, credit cards, and unmentionables. It was an unspoken pact that declared, I trust you to do the right thing. Because it was not just a purse that handed me, but the fragile trust that one human places in another. Ladies and gentlemen, trust is a currency more valuable than gold, more delicate than glass. Ernest Hemingway once said, the best way to find out if you can trust someone is to trust them. These words echo with a profound truth. In 2002, I was the education chairperson for a district conference at the Holiday Inn near Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. I picked up Debbie from the airport. Debbie was Toastmasters' new accredited speaker from Canada, and she was one of the speakers at the conference. We stopped at Kashmir restaurant for lunch, where Debbie had Pakistani food for the first time. After lunch, we went to the Holiday Inn. After she checked in, I walked with her to her room. Two strangers in a hotel room, sharing stories and laughter, connected by the unspoken understanding that trust builds where walls once stood. Our bond was forged in the crucible of trust. However, trust is the delicate thread, easily frayed or broken. In 2006, I worked for a leader who lacked the competence to inspire respect. Tammy's strained relationship with her superiors rippled through the office, casting a shadow on her team. One day, when an invitation arrived from another department to attend a farewell luncheon for someone, I put away all my files, folders, and papers because most of the work that I did was company's proprietary data. When I left the office, I left behind a clean desk as if I was not even there. After lunch, I was walking back through the parking lot when I got a call from my wife. Where are you? I'm at work. No, your boss called and wanted to talk to you. See, my boss went to my office to tell me something. When she noticed the clean desk, she assumed that I did not come to work that day, and I did not bother to call someone and let them know. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not know that Tammy's lack of trust in her employees would cast a dark cloud over my professional integrity. A simple assumption led to a breach of trust, and from that day forward, respect crumbled like fragile glass. In the intricate dance of human relationships, trust and respect move hand in hand. Trust, much like a mirror, reflects the sincerity and integrity of our connections. Once shattered, it leaves behind visible cracks that persist in the reflection of our interactions. As we navigate the complex web of human connections, let us strive to be more than individuals. Let us be beacons of trust, mindful of the weight it carries, the responsibility it demands. In extending trust, let us do so with wisdom, recognizing it is a precious commodity, both caution and nurturing. For in the tapestry of life, trust is the golden thread that binds us. May we weave it with care. For in doing so, we create a legacy that withstands the tests of time and echoes in the hearts of those we touch. Mr. Toastmaster.
Good luck, Fahid.
Oh, yeah.
All right, excellent speech, very Jim Surprise. So now with this, we will be doing, we will be shifting gears. So from the prepared speeches, now we will be jumping on to a table topic master, because this session is there to surprise you with some surprising topics. So please put your hands together for TM Latif Mansoor Ali, who will be the table topic master for today.
Yes, Latif is here. Toastmaster Latif, are you there? Where is Latif? This is guaranteed to bring him. And there he is. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Okay, Toastmaster Latif, you can call, if you have the topics, you can call up to 7 speakers today, all right? It's
Okay.
entirely
Yeah,
up to you.
So So good evening, everyone. Okay, my thank you to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Majid Akhtar, for putting it a breakthrough between the prepared speech and bringing in the table topic session. So I am the topic master, and I will be what happens as, because I know that we have some guests around. So what happens in table topic session is we normally give a topic, and the speaker has to speak for minimum 1 minute and maximum 2 minutes 30 seconds. The message or the topic will be either a question or a statement, which normally the speaker can agree with it or disagree with it, but sharing his or her opinion. So this was the table topic in brief, which I can just inform you. DTM Talha bin Hamid, is it possible for you to help me if you want to invite any guest first, or shall I invite Toastmaster Hina first?
You should invite a Toastmaster first, and then we'll invite guests.
Okay.
And I'll be helping you. No worries.
Great. So Toastmaster Hina, are you ready?
Ready or not, give me the table topic.
Okay. So your topic is no one is without weakness. No one is without weakness. Toastmaster Hina Ali. You have to time the Karachi Toastmasters screen.
Yes.
Thank you, table topic master. Thank you. No one is without weakness. As a statement, if I had to look back at my life, at myself, and many people who I've interacted with, I would agree with this 200%. No one is without weakness. When I look back at my life and I think at all the things that I have achieved, and then also cast my thoughts on so many things that I haven't achieved, it's because of certain weaknesses that I am acutely aware of, and yet somehow I don't try hard enough to overcome. But weaknesses are there, and if we do recognize them and do work on them, we can overcome them or make them less acute. Weaknesses, I think, never go away. We are creations of a supreme creator who is the one and only who's perfect. So none of us are perfect. We all come with this package of being not black and white, but maybe shades of gray. So all of us have these weaknesses, whatever they may be. If we just try and work on them, we can either completely overcome them or at least address them to some extent, so that our achievements are then better viewed than our weaknesses. And with that, I just say again, I completely agree with your statement. No one is without weakness. Over to you, Toastmaster Latif.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hina Ali. Yes, we all are filled with full of weaknesses, but yes, we sometimes try to hide it up. Very well said. Distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid, is it possible for you to take a topic? And then, because I saw you are not there at the speakers list. Until unless there is a...
I do plan to make a speech, so it's your call.
Okay. Then you can ask anyone to come on the stage and I'll give the topic.
Yeah, shall we ask one of our guests, maybe you? Yeah, why not? Why not? Have no fear.
Yeah, okay.
Toastmasters, you are allowed to. So, future Toastmaster, Hina Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hina and Hina.
Hina? H-I-N-A? Hina Khan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the sequel. Just now we had Hina Ali, now Hina Khan.
Yeah. Past 9.
Hina, be brave with the topic. You don't have to be anything thinking about what will happen after that, because we all will be encouraging you. So your topic is old habits die hard.
Yeah, can
Old habits.
Old habits die hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old habits die hard.
And I'll be showing you the timing lights. So when you see red, you are supposed to wind up. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, I come up with some words. Okay, die hard. Die hard means
Old habits die hard. Old habits die hard. That's
okay. Old habits die hard.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would like, first of all, I would like to know what does it mean if it's the old habit die hard? Die hard, I know what it means. You are extremely passionate about something like, and what I relate to the old habit, I cannot.
Passionate about old habits.
Okay, let me give you an example.
Yeah.
When I wake up, I don't brush teeth.
Okay.
Okay, and after my marriage, my wife told me that this habit has to be changed.
Okay.
I hope it did.
Okay. No, this is just an example. Don't take it literally.
Okay, I will go for it. It's in general or just specific to me? I mean, okay.
It can be general.
It's entirely on you. It's entirely on you. Yes.
Free to improvise.
Okay. What I thought about, I'm like really running out of words. I'm like short of words right now. Okay. Old habit. Since ever in my childhood, I think I don't leave my workout in the morning. First thing I've been doing the push-ups, so that's what I've been doing. And it's very passionate about that. I think that's it.
There's some habit
You can speak some more.
Is there anything which you would like to change in you? Any habit, any good habit from childhood?
Okay. I really want to be a good speaker, and when this comes to me, and I think I should improve it. Yeah. That I think I should work on it.
How do you plan to work?
So I think I should make a practice for it.
And how will you practice?
By attending the sessions and like coming up.
Yes. So yeah, say it with me, by becoming a member.
Of course, by becoming a member and be practicing. Yeah.
All right. Congratulations. We beat the level.
I admire your courage. Plus, I do appreciate the accent, the way you have expressed. And yes, you are courageous. So for sure, you will be fearless soon. This thing is Toastmaster Talal bin Hamid. Can I get another guest, please? Or shall I give a topic to Toastmaster?
Can you please drop the distinguished Toastmaster? Then I'll help you. Already. Yeah.
Dropped.
So, do you want someone call someone from here or from someone online?
It's your wish, sir. It's your call. I have 7 topics.
Yeah. Call our another guest, Lee Moon, future Toastmaster Lee Moon.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster. Yeah, I'm here. And
so you have a topic on what?
Yeah, so you be assigned a topic. So go ahead, Toastmaster Ravi.
You would like to continue with the same topic, or you want me to give you another topic?
I would like to change the topic.
You would like to change?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go with the easy ones. Family is the heart of a home.
Heart of the home.
Family, yes. Ghar ka dil hai. Family is the heart of a home. Over to you.
Family is the heart of the home, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So family is the heart of the home. From sentence, I think it's very clearly expressive that family is the heart of the home, because I am also living in the joint family. My brothers, my sisters, my cousins are living with me. So
it's really feel cherished moment when we all together during the dinner time, when we ask each other the whole day's activities they perform. So it's nice to meet and especially the occasions whenever we have festivals like Diwali or Holi. So we celebrate it jointly. Uh, Definitely feel good and create a beautiful environment. So I think family is the heart of the home, and I really enjoy that moment, and I also enjoy the moment and hope that it will continue. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well said. Can I have another speaker, another guest also? I think we have 3 guests.
Yes. Would you like to come? Can you remind me if your name? Sorry, I'm bad. Yes. Abdul Hafiz. Yes, Abdul Hafiz.
Good evening, dear Abdul. Your topic is there are hidden blessings in every struggle.
There are hidden blessings in every struggle.
Yes.
Every struggle. Yeah.
It's pretty. So let's get started with this topic, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory that this. I forget what was the topic.
There are hidden blessings in every struggle.
Yeah, exactly. There are, yes. I would say that okay, so let me tell my story. Basically, I am a freelancer and I started my journey as a freelancer almost 3 years ago. And it was not like I would say pretty easy decision for me as I belong from a very humble beginning. I would say I'm from a middle class family, and it's not usually common to take, I would say, take a leap of faith and do something for myself. So it was not a easy decision for me, but my father supported me when I expressed my that I want to pursue my career and as a I would say self-employee and not work for an employee. So it was pretty difficult decision, I would say, but thanks to him, he gave me the time to uh, pursue with my dreams, and Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well in my journey. So, the topic is like I can totally relate with that topic. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Abdul Hafiz. Yes, one thing which I really loved it, that was the personal story. Thank you very much for sharing it. And of course, I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Can I have another speaker, or I can call it from the online guest?
Yeah, you can call from online now.
Okay. Toastmasters, Wasai Ahmed?
Yes.
Are you ready? Okay. Because I really want to hear more about the old habits die hard. So I would like to give you this topic. Your topic is old habits die hard. Old habits die hard, Toastmaster Wasai Ahmed.
Looking for confessions.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for this amazing topic. Old habit die hard. It's very true. To be honest, it has made me struggle a lot of time in my life. Let me share with you. I had a habit of doing mathematics practice while listening to music with vocals. Okay, music which has vocals in it, lyrics in it. So what happened was that there's a called mocks before our CIE examinations. Mocks are taken by our schools. So what happened that I was giving my mathematics exams, I guess further maths, it was further maths, and I was giving it. So what happened was, while I was actually solving my exam, I couldn't focus it without singing the song. So I have to sing the song and to solve the paper so that I could solve the paper. The volunteer, the volunteer, or what you say, invigilators were roaming around me and they were thinking like, okay, looks like there is a really easy paper for this guy. And he talked to me when he said, stop, okay, have you got a really easy paper? Even if you did, please sing in your heart, don't sing with voice. And I was like, okay. But what was actually happening is I couldn't really focus without singing the song. And I hardly was able to pass that exam without I had to sing. And then I had to give up on music to concentrate on my other subjects. And I had so much fear in my life. Okay, I have to let it music. I have to give up on music so I could focus on my studies. So that's from my side. Thank you.
Well said, Toastmaster Vase. Amazing. Can I invite distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi, please?
All right, I'm on mobile. So give me a minute. I was lying in my bed. Let me sit so that I can deliver something without you people making fun of me. So now I'm trying to switch on my camera.
You really want, we can make fun of you even if you stand up. So
Yes, please.
all right.
So there's some other voice coming also. Okay, please.
Yes.
Yes,
No,
Toastmaster
that is because I'm in office, so you will hear.
Okay. Okay, all right.
Okay. Distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi, your title, sorry.
Again,
So
same
muted.
request. Why distinguish? Why to say distinguish? Just say Toastmaster.
Okay, no, others should know the difference between the topic master and the, and the speaker.
All right.
Okay. So your topic is difficult roads leads to beautiful destinations. Difficult roads leads to beautiful destinations.
Honestly speaking, I would partially agree with it. Partial, why? Because when destinations are beautiful, the initial travelers have to travel on difficult roads. But once those beautiful destinations are explored and made available, appreciated by people, then some people come up and build good roads for that destination. And then that destination becomes spoiled. And then people destroy the beauty of that place. Now, if we look at the management styles, I would share that my whole professional life is filled with difficult roads. Throughout my life, I have never compromised on the journey for reaching to a good destination. I have lived the life the way I have always liked to live. I have suffered for it, but no problem. When you do right thing, you reach to the right destination. And that is the real reward. When people say, no, follow the known patterns, as somebody was saying, say yes to boss. So it is very easy to say yes, sir, to the boss, but it is very difficult to say no, sir, to the boss. And when you say no, sir, to the boss, and ultimately it proves you were right, that is the real destination and a difficult road that will lead you to that destination. I am of the opinion Follow the path that you believe in. Don't look at its easy path or difficult path. Ultimate destination would be the one that you have always loved to reach. Toastmaster of the day.
Well said, distinguished Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi. May I invite Toastmaster Mohammed Zishan?
Sure. Thank you for calling me.
Yes. So Toastmaster Mohammed Zishan, I think you are the guest to Karachi Toastmasters Club, or you are the member. I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
He's an honorary member of Karachi Toastmasters
Yes,
Club.
yes.
Just became member of Quantum Leap Advanced Toastmasters.
Great. That's the advantage of. Okay. So
Thank you, Talha.
as you are the member of Quantum Leap, I know it's all about geek people, right?
Yeah, I have just landed on the journey. I'm not very much familiar all that things. It's my second or third session, maybe. It's just
Okay,
a
so
start of the journey, yes.
Yeah, so these questions which I asked you is just to get familiarized with the camera and myself. Now I'll give you the topic. You have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes. I'll try my level
so
best to handle your difficult questions.
No. It's not difficult. It's someone. How does it take it to? Like, it's just on the person. Your question. The topic is. Do you know what you get for being a hero? Do you know what you get for being a hero?
Yeah, it's basically knowing someone. If you know yourself, your values, and your principle, then maybe you are leading to or on a journey which is rightly awaiting for you, and at the end of your life, you will be in a good position. So everybody has a hero in him, and he has to explore on the journey of his life, where he will explore certain values and principles which he has to abide. And if he follow that values in a true sense, then everybody is a hero. But if you just somehow lost the track and go round and round and on the wrong journey, on the wrong territory, then maybe you are not a hero. So in life, your principles are actually the guiding light that take you to a life where you claim that you are a hero. Otherwise, it's a different territory, and there are a lot of hazards in there. So you have to be take the guidance from your religion, your elders, and your community and your society that guides you. So, and every hardworking man and who is following the religion and the best practices is actually become a hero at the end of the journey which he was aiming to give his family a good career or good values. So I agree that if your path is virtuous and you are following your principles, then you are moving on a road that will make you ultimately hero of your life. And you will become a role model for your kids, for your family, and for your country. And this is actually the requirement here in Pakistan, that we are actually not following these things. Thank you.
If I was the judge of a contest, I would have given you that award for winning it up. Thank you very much. Distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid, do we need another speaker? I have left with a topic if you want.
Sorry? Yeah, why not?
Mufaddal?
Okay. Mufaddal is there. Yeah, Toastmaster Mufaddal is there.
Yes, one of the best Toastmasters.
Okay, in the meantime, let me just alert that the next project. Okay, Mufaddal is not here. So perhaps you can pick and choose. We have
You just pick one. It's fine. All yours.
all right. So Toastmaster Rafat, would you like to? Yeah. So Toastmaster Rafat.
Is she the evaluator for table topics?
Yes. Sir. Oh yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
she should not be.
Oh, sorry.
She's supposed to.
So
yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
okay.
It's against my profession to live without saying something.
Sorry, DJ Sarfraz.
Or to live without getting something.
Sorry, DJ Sarfraz.
Against my profession.
She's a lawyer. So
Against my ethics.
Okay.
It's all right. Yeah. No, it's all right. You don't evaluate yourself. Thanks.
So you have to come up with a topic, table topic master.
Yeah, he has one. Yes.
Okay. So Toastmaster Rafat, your topic is how would you embrace the thrill of unpredictability? How would you embrace the thrill of unpredictability?
Such a nice topic because I prepare myself that I have to perform as my best. Whatever the situation, whatever the chances, I determine myself that I die hard and I prove myself that I am the best. Though it's not an easy job, but when we are determined and we make ourselves that we will win the situation, we die hard and we try our best to complete the assignment. Whatever the result will be, we do our best and we put all effort to become successful. And it is up to a chance that whether we lose or win. But I myself work for the best, whatever the result will be. Over to Rosie.
Great.
You did not only come and said, you conquered the stage also. Amazing. Thank you very much. All the topic Toastmasters and the guests who arrived at the podium, it's a big, brave moment because these topics to think spontaneously, impromptu, it's not easy. Distinguished Toastmaster Talab and Hamid, will you be able to float the poll for voting?
Today, that is to be done by Toastmaster Hina.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you very much. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day. You may die hard, but you will be a winner always. Over to you.
All right. Big round of applause for the table topic master for coming up with philosophical topics today. It was a challenging job. And in the end, we did see a die-hard moment, didn't we?
Yes.
So with this, let's resume. Now we are again shifting back the gears. Now we are again coming back to the prepared speech session, and the third speaker today we have is T.M. Rafat Mubin herself.
No.
No?
Actually, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Apologies, I forgot to inform. Two speakers will not be speaking. and I will be making a speech in the end.
Mufaddal also left.
Yeah. So yeah. So it's Toastmaster Meghwar's turn,
Okay.
and it will be managing a difficult audience. So I've already identified the disruptors and added them to a group. I hope all of them are alert. It was done without your consent, but please bear with me. So
Yeah.
I hope everyone knows their role. So yeah, go ahead and.
So ladies and gentlemen, TM Meghwar Velaram will be coming up, and the evaluator for his speech is TM Hina Ali. So may I please request the evaluator to let us know the project requirements.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Today, Toastmaster Meghwar Velaram is giving his project speech, Managing a Difficult Audience, from level 4 of the Presentation Mastery Pathway. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Meghwar to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges when he or she presents outside the Toastmasters Club. The time of the speech is 10 to 15 minutes. Wish you all the best. Over to you, Toastmaster Meghwar.
Thank you, Nali. In my career, what I have observed that the people who have command and expertise in their perspective field, and in addition, has a good communication skills, then they always lead toward the success in every turn of. Hello, dear Toastmaster and distinguished guests. Good evening. During my education from the school to the university, most of the teachers were truly legend. But some of our teachers, as I found, were not capable in their subject. The way of the teaching was not good, and they were not able to deliver the lecture effectively. I just want to share my own experience, what I have observed. During my school education, one of our teachers who taught us physics, he usually used guide book. When he entered in the office class, just he
ये क्या वजह है? दो लतीफ मंसूर अली नजर आ रहे हैं मुझे आज यहाँ पर बैठे हुए।
no salam,
यहाँ
no
पर
greeting, without any greeting, just to take out the book from bag, and he start to write on the board.
मुझे वैसे समझ नहीं आया ये क्या वजह है। दो लतीफ मंसूर अली हैं।
Complete the whole topic. Then do you know it's the
लतीफ आप दो जगह से लतीफ आप दो जगह से लॉगिन हुए हैं।
40-minute topic is the very period is the very difficult to manage because he was not explaining the topic well manner.
अब ठीक अब खत्म हो गया।
Unfortunately, the teacher, the student who's sitting on the back side, they started noise and making to the disturb to teachers. Then do you know the teachers, when he disturbed and turned back to see the students, suddenly all the students became silent, and he could not able to recognize who's the naughty student. So again, but mostly he skipped and forgotten the lines where he has left off. Then again he start take out the guide and start the reading from beginning and they read to the end of the line. And then again he start to write about 2 sentences. Then again the student made noises. In such manner he could not be able to complete the topic in one lecture. Then he would usually start the same topic in the second class. So and it's likewise in the college, our one of the teachers, he was in the small in the height and the body language was really unique. So mostly students when he came in the office in the classroom, the student make fun of him. And he tried to manage the student. He took about 30 to 40 minutes to manage the student, but it was very difficult for him to manage. Many times he left the class. Similarly,
he's a teacher, he can do anything, man.
Yeah.
He's a teacher, yeah. So you should not be judging anybody. If he's a teacher, he can do whatever he wants to.
No, teachers have responsibility to teach the student, but he has managed only 30. He takes the 30 to 40 minutes just to manage the student. Then how they will taught? So similarly, in the university time, in the civil engineering, most of the senior teachers were there. But one of our teachers taught us the structure analysis. Structure analysis is one of the challenging and difficult subject in the civil engineering. Because when you design any structures, you need the proper concentration, need the bearing capacity of the soil, foundation, and how much load you have to carry, and the impact of the structures. So, but unfortunately, the teacher was not good. He was the rude. When he entered the class, he just to start to write on the board as a numerical. When he finished the 70%, he said that now I have finished my work about 70%. Now you have to complete this one. We all were confused. So you have not solved the problems. You have just complete the 70%. You are the engineer. Then what you will do? You are the engineer.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, he was, but we were the student at that time. We were not the expert at that time.
Why 100% effort? How are we ever going to learn in life? I think he should, even 70% is too much. He should give you only 70%.
Yes, you are right. But he was the teacher. He was the teacher for numerical.
I'm always right.
The numerical is very difficult. You know, it needs an answer. If the answer is 30.65, but your answer is only 30, that problem is wrong. Do you know? So for the numerical problem, you have need the solutions.
You should come up with the answer.
Yeah. Yeah, he always assigned, but no doubt. One time the teacher has assigned that you have to solve this problem as a homework, but he usually always left the class in the off, and so he again when at the end of the term, all students confused about the exam, what will come in the exam. So as I have observed these type of the teachers, through this lesson, I understand that if a teacher has a lack confidence and has no presentation skills, then the students make fun of them. Some of our teachers were really legends. When they start the lectures, all the students fully concerned and even enjoy the every moment and understand it fully. Still, I have remembered some of our teachers, what they have taught us. Still, I have remembered. So, no doubt, presentation skills, if you have good, if you have a knowledge, and you have a presenting skill, you can transfer your knowledge to other person. It is their skills. So I just want to highlight one of our notable teachers, who was the HST retired teacher, Mr. Rano in Mithi. When he was a HST teacher, retired teacher, but he provided the tuition to the college and the college students. There was a professor, subject specialist, but despite of that competitions, students prefer to get the admission in the Ranomal Center, because the way and approach of the teaching was really unique. And he, first of all, the Ranomal first of all, they brief the whole subject in local language. Then the student can easily adopt and understand the theme of the topic, and then he explain in the English. In such way, I'm also the student of the Mr. Anomals. So we all are here just to learn and to learn the communication skill and to be a good public speaker as well as in the organization. On to the Toastmaster of the day. I think I have finished.
Yes, you have, but you weren't interrupted by all the discussants, so that's on them, not you. Congratulations.
It's not my thank you.
No worries.
Because I was sitting quiet. I was waiting for your time to get complete first. But there you go. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have our
One more speech. Yeah.
All right.
And it will be introduced by Toastmaster Vasayam.
All right. So the next speaker is going to be introduced by TM Vase Ahmed. So may I please request TM Vase to introduce the next speaker? TM Vase, your mic is off.
Yeah.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone at KTC. Now it's time for your treat and my time for punishment. As the next speaker now is DTM Tala. DTM Tala is going to give his speech. His project is Connect with Storytelling. And as the title I'm just going to state, you can already assume how good can it be. The project title is Imran versus Imran. Imran versus Imran, DTM Tala.
Thank you so much. So I'm audible and visible to you?
Yes, you are.
All right. Can somebody time me for 5 to 7 minutes? All right. Thank you. Yeah, Fahim is doing it, but you're sitting a little too far away. Yeah, all right. So 5 to 7. All right. Yeah. What an idiot! Just like an ass, he sits in his office all day. And then he brings people in and insults them again. Oh my God! What have I gotten myself into? This place is the 10th circle of hell. And idiots like him rule the roost. Oh, how I want just to go into his goddamned office and strangle him. Oh my God. Click, 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 send. I was furious. I just typed out this email against my boss and click send. I wanted to send it to my friend Imran. A general knowledge question. How do you spell Imran? I-M-R-A-N. Yes. Bingo. And you type those letters in the to box. I-M and R-A-N. It brings certain suggestions. And what did I do? Since Imran was a friend I used to contact the most often, Imran was the first name that came up. I clicked and sent. And then I walked out, got a glass of water, and started thinking, how do I get myself out of this job? I was tired of being the victim. Every day, without fail, I was called into that office, and the smug chimpanzee behind the desk, with his feet on the table, used to insult. And not only me, almost everyone else. The key word is almost. And I don't know whether it was my imagination or was it really the case, but perhaps he saved the juiciest and the meanest insults for yours truly. Needless to say, I was furiously looking for jobs. But at the same time, I was merely 6 months into this one. I didn't want to quit. And that is what I felt like. When they say, being stuck between a rock and a hard place, that's exactly what it felt. Every day I made plans. When I went to sleep at night, I used to toss and turn in my bed and make plans. You know the plans we make when we get mugged on the street and our mobiles are snatched at gunpoint? Afterwards, you're all like, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. I should have grabbed the dacoit and slammed his head against the car bonnet. Or I could have just pushed the accelerator and threatened to run him over. Or I would jump in the air and deliver a flying kick like Bruce Lee, and he would lick dirt. Does any of that happen? What really happens is, okay, 1 minute. There you go. Yes, this is the only cell I have. I swear on my mother's name, this is the only mobile I have. Do you want the wallet too? Oh, please don't take the car keys. Okay, this is the office car. You can take the car keys. Similarly, every day I planned that when he would call me and start insulting me, I would say, hold it 1 minute. I've had enough. You may hate me, but newsflash, I hate you even more. You can't take advantage of me like that. Don't you have a God to answer to? Don't you feel even the slightest bit of remorse when you insult me? But what happened the next day? The boss called and he would say, have you completed assignment X, Mr. Talha? Or have you been too busy with more important work? Because apparently you have so many things to do besides the work that you're supposed to do. Well, sir, I'm almost done. What do you mean almost? What is almost? Almost is your middle name. I need a concrete deadline. Okay, sir, I'll try to complete. What is try? You always try and always fail. You never disappoint me. I'm about to tell you that you don't need to worry about meeting my expectations. I've set them very low for you. But guess what? No matter how low I set them, you fail to meet them. So positively, you'll have that assignment tomorrow on your desk. All right. Now go and do something besides gossip. That scenario played out again and again, like Groundhog's Day from hell, every day. And I used to go to my seat and seethe and then send furious messages and emails to my friends about how I absolutely hated this job. But then something happened. I was summoned again to the office. And I thought that maybe this was my time of redemption. Maybe he was feeling sorry for himself. Maybe he even wanted to seek my forgiveness. And I was all ready to forgive. I walked in and he said, did you write this email? I was dumbfounded. Because this was the same email that I had sent to my friend Imran. But no, guess what? my boss's name was Imran as well. And when I used the work account, his name was the one that popped up first. And in my stupid rage, I had forgotten. Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, there's no moral to this story. Bad things happen to good people for no reason. And the upshot is, I did not need to submit a resignation. Over to you, Toastmaster.
All right, an excellent speech by a creative speaker, a surprising speaker, because he is giving you surprises every moment. So with this, we have reached to the end of our both segments technically.
Yeah.
So now, please vote for the best speakers, and the best speaker ballot is going to be rolled out.
Yeah. So Toastmaster Hina, what was my time?
Toastmaster Iqbal, right?
Yeah. Toastmaster Iqbal, what was
Toastmaster Iqbal? So what was the speech time of DTM Tala?
7:20. All right.
All right.
So that means Toastmaster Hina, all speakers are qualified.
So all speakers are qualified. So may I also request DTM Dala to please, no. So the names are going to be there.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I
The
just
names are
say
already
that
calculated.
Yeah.
I'll be sending it out just now. For table topics, I've only received 3 votes. So DTM Tala, could you get votes from your in-person audience, and can the online audience please check your Karachi Toastmasters site and vote? I'll just send this one just now.
All right. So the guests, you can cast your votes on paper and give them to me. I'll convey them to Toastmaster Hina. And just Toastmaster Hina, can you repeat the names?
Yes.
For the speakers now, or for the table topics also?
Yeah.
So technically both, yeah.
Yeah, but first let's complete the table topics ballot. Yeah. So
Right.
can you repeat the names? Yeah.
Yes, please. I can. So our speakers were myself, Toastmaster Hina Ali, guest Hina Khan, guest Limun, guest Abdul Hafiz, Toastmaster Wase, DTM Irfan Faruqi, Toastmaster Muhammad Zishan Naseem, and Toastmaster Rafat Mubin.
Yeah.
May I repeat these?
Sure.
I
Yes, please go
can.
ahead.
Okay, let me just see. Toastmaster Hina, guest Hina Khan, guest Liman, guest Abdul Hafiz, Toastmaster Wase, DTM Irfan Faruqi, Toastmaster Muhammad Zishan Naseem, Toastmaster Rafat Mubin.
Yeah. So Toastmaster Hina, please. Yeah, your Toastmaster has already floated the poll on KTC's group. So even if you're not on Zoom, the members can cast their vote. All right. And the others who are not on KTC's group, they can submit papers to me.
So with this, now we start our third segment of the meeting, which is of which is of evaluations. So please help me welcome our journal evaluator for today, TM Hiba Rais Khan. So yeah, there you go.
Okay, sir. Good evening. A very late good evening to you all. General evaluation is an important part of Toastmasters, without which any session is incomplete. And general evaluation is the third part of any Toastmasters. General evaluation is the third part of a Toastmasters session. It comprises of 3 parts. The first part will be the prepared speech session, so I'll be calling the prepared speakers speech evaluators. So the first speaker was TM Fahim Razak, and I call upon his evaluator DTM Sarfaraz Nazir to evaluate the speech.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and especially you, Toastmaster Fahim Razak. I salute you. I salute you for your passion, for your storytelling, and for your courage. I'm going to say a lot about your speech, good things, because if you look at the agenda, in a few minutes, you will be evaluating my speech. And I'm not the one who designed the agenda. You open your speech by talking about your passion for work. But what I admire about you is your passion for speaking. I've heard several of your speeches, including some during the contests. You always bring passion when you stand before the audience. It shows that you are enjoying speaking to the audience because you have something of value to provide us. I like your storytelling. You talked about your passion, then you went on to Karachi's traffic and the parking situation in Karachi. Then you followed with your purpose that we should give to others. We should help others before we help ourselves. And finally, you had a closure that included a message. Now, what about your courage? I noticed two things where you went against the tide. If you're on an airplane, before it takes off, you hear the flight attendants telling people, in case of emergency, the oxygen mask will drop down. Please put your mask on first before helping others. You went against that. You said, no, that may be true in an airplane, but in life, you help others first before you help yourself. And of course, you also went against the traffic. What I've heard is that traffic in Karachi is very bad. Sometimes it takes 1 hour to go a few miles. And you said, oh, there's no problem with the traffic in Karachi. You can go from point A to point B in very short time. Perhaps you're living in a different city, Toastmaster Fahim. So I liked your speech, but there's always room for improvement. We all know you are Mr. Funny. You have won the Karachi Toastmaster Club's Tall Tales contest, so I know you are full of humor. You can add humor to your speech. I noticed that your speech lacks humor, your usual self. You could have talked about what happens if you don't pay the parking fee. Does the car disappear from the earth? You could have talked about what happens if the oxygen mask fails. I liked your speech because of your passion, your storytelling, and your courage. If you can add some humor to it, it'll be a great speech. Thank you for your speech, and I look forward to your next speech. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Moving on to the second speaker. The second speaker was DTM Sarfaraz Nazir. So I call upon his evaluator, TM Fahim Razak.
Thank you, Ms. General Evaluator, Toastmaster Hiba. Okay, it's time to give back to you, DTM Sarfaraz. You know, if you were listening to his speech, we could be forgiven to assume that we were probably in an advanced vocabulary or some English poetry class. When you hear the phrases like a woman etched in the corner of my memory, trust is a currency more valuable than gold and more delicate than glass. And then he concluded the speech with the phrases, trust is a golden thread that binds us and echoes in the hearts that we touch. These are just 3 phrases out of probably 15 phrases. So imagine the time that he must have taken to write and prepare the speech and the vocabulary that he commands. Beautiful, beautiful. That's why we were hooked to DTM Sarfaraz for his fantastic topic titled Trust. And then he had examples, stories, right? The personal examples. Everybody says use the personal stories. And usually speakers can get 2 stories between 5 to 7 minutes. But because of his command on the English language and the way he articulates the sentences, he was able to get 3 thoroughly detailed stories in his speech. The one with the purse, the one with the woman in the hotel with him, Debbie, his colleague, and third, his boss finding a tray, finding his clean desk and wondering that he had not come into the office. Beautiful way to narrate your story. And did you notice, those who know DTM Sarfraz like me over the years, he had 3 stories, all of them happened to be women. Was it about trust or was it about something else? You let us know, sir. All right, how would I like him to develop on it or improve it? He said I should include humor in my speech. Well, back to you, sir. I thought you had a couple of opportunities as well to include fun, especially when your boss came to your desk, you weren't there, and she found a very clean desk as if nobody had been in. Then she called your wife. Why not go on in a little bit more detail on the story? She created a havoc in my house. My wife thought I was out enjoying with some other. Yeah, why not add that, sir? And you, as I said, you are thoroughly prepared. That's why you had those sentences. But sometimes, perhaps 10 to 20% of your speech, I would just like you to improvise it, not prepared at all. Just play it by the air. Whatever comes to your mind, just take it out. Maybe this way the fun part will come naturally. You won't even have to prepare for it. So as sir, I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I always do. So just these things, vocabulary, please enlighten us. Continue to enlighten us. The stories variety was excellent. You could add a little bit of humor in there and see if you can improvise it the next time. With that, over to you, General Ival.
Toastmaster Iba is offline. So in the meantime, let's call the next evaluator, and that would be Toastmaster Hina Ali for evaluating Toastmaster Megwar Villara. So over to you, Toastmaster Hina.
Thank you, DTM Talha. So today, Toastmaster Megwar Vilaram was delivering a speech where he had to manage a difficult audience. I must say, our audience to begin with was very interesting. I was supposed to be one of them, but I remained silent. But I should have been doing some kind of disturbance, but anyway. He took us through a speech talking about making a statement about careers, and then launched into, as our previous evaluator said, 3 interesting stories about his life as a student and how his teachers were and how people in those classes or classrooms or lecture halls were disruptors and how they behaved. So this was very interestingly done. I liked how he used his own personal experience of listening to disruptors and then went into this speech. So in his first story, we had our first disruptor come in from the online audience who made a very valid point that even I was thinking about. And he was not able to phase him. So well done, Toastmaster Megwar. You stayed completely oblivious of all of this and just continued with your story. Now, I'm sure you could hear him, but you just continued. And so I believe you did that really well. You stayed calm. With the second one, where it was about a short lecturer and his body language and all that, we had another one of our disruptors come in from the in-person audience. And you actually handled that very nicely, very civilly, just softly answering his question and pushing back. By the third story, you had we're talking about a very, very painful lecture. I understand what you mean when somebody does something partly and doesn't give you at least in the first example when he's teaching, he should do the whole thing. So I agree with you that the two students understand, and then he can ask for people to complete it. So I believe you were really aggressive at that time. I feel you had some aggressive thoughts about that lecturer too. So in the way you handled that disruptor, I found a little bit of aggression in your pushback. So that could have been you needed to maybe keep your feelings in check there. And then you went on to conclude your speech talking about how lecturers, teachers, presenters, they are good or bad based on their lack of confidence and their presentation skills. And if they work on it, that could be better. So that was well done. I love that you were able to stand, talk, and manage this audience. Just one thing I'd say, need to calm down a little bit. You didn't speak for as long as you should have. I'm speaking for much longer right now. So you needed a little bit more content in there so that as disruptors, we could have disturbed you more. So that your 7-minute speech could have gone to 10, but I didn't even see it go to 7. I didn't see that happening. Anyway, so it didn't come to the 10 minutes even. Anyway, so overall, I believe you are a good speaker. You had a good idea that you used to present that kept us engaged about disruptors. Well done on that. Just one thing, if I could say, in terms of body language, you were demonstrating how your teacher would turn around and write and stuff. I think for that, it would have been nice if you just did a sideways pose rather than completely turn your back to your audience, because that's always kind of cringeworthy. As a teacher, it's different, but you could have just demonstrated that he's writing and somebody would disrupt him and he would, and just that. But overall, well done, and I wish you all the best with your future speeches. Over to you, GE.
Okay. Now for the last speaker, I call upon DTM Talha bin Hamid's evaluator, TM Vase, to do the evaluation.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Everybody, today DTM Tala was delivering his project Connect with Storytelling. DTM Tala and wrong emails are a better love story than toilet. I have heard a number of his wrong email stories, at least a couple, and they all give heart attacks. Coming to your story, DTM Tala, it was a complete package, starting from your strong entrance with what you started with your gestures of sending that wrong email. It grasped audience attention. So again, great start. And then you started building it up. Then you eventually developed your boss's character. Don't want to repeat the chimpanzee word. Oh, I actually did. Then, then there was an exemplary use of stage. You were always moving when you were shifting from here to here. You were using your stage really well. And then one thing, what I thought in that, okay, here I got the point for improvement when you were not exactly pulling a conversation of two sides. But eventually you did when you started talking with your boss. So that also well done. And there was again vocal variety too when your boss was shouting at you and you were also talking to him. So again, vocal variety was also there. Coming to points of improvement, and it's something that I just had to look for with a magnifying glass because you really don't leave anything out. what happened was when you were beginning the story, you went out of the camera. Your left side, what it only showed was your back doing something. We couldn't see actually what you were doing on the side. I assumed you were typing on the keyboard. So one thing was a better camera view. And the second thing was your story was outstanding. You had hook, you had character development, you had everything. But in the end, when it came to conclusion, you were just let it to lose. You said, okay, good things happen to bad things happen to good people, and you just let it loose out there. Maybe you could have put there something more humorous, something more strong. Maybe email is not the good medium to vent out. Maybe you could use call to vent out. I usually use call. I usually call my friends to vent out. Only my mother could hear it when she's eavesdropping on me. So a really outstanding story, just a better camera view and a better conclusion. Thank you. That's from my side.
Now I would, okay, before I move on to the third part of the general evaluation, have all the prepared speech evaluators prepared speech evaluators qualified? Are all the prepared speech evaluators qualified?
Yes, all are qualified.
Okay, okay. Now I move on to the third part of the general evaluation. Firstly, I would like to call the grammarian. So, TM Muhammad Iqbal, can I please have your report? He's muted.
Apologies. Yeah.
Today, I have not found any misuse of English, but found fantastic use and the phrases and the theme of today's meeting and the table topic and the session which I bring.
Again, he's muted.
Yes, now. Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is children. This is what the Zoom board does. In case you were wondering. All right. Yeah.
Very good use of English. I heard and tried to note in my vocabulary. Today, the prepared speeches, I really enjoy every speaker as well as the table topics are performed marvelously, and I try to grasp new words, many new words, many new proverbs, and I try to note the I think 50 or 60 new words which includes in my vocabulary. Yes. Life is not in between white and black, and flow between shades of gray. I heard the cherished movements and many new words and use. Inshallah, I try to use in my presentation. Inshallah, thank you.
Moving on to the timer. So DTM Tala, can I have your report, please?
Well, I've already given the report by informing the vote counter who has qualified and who hasn't. Today, nobody exceeded their time, which is excellent. Everybody stayed within time. Toastmaster Megwar was slightly below the minimum time, but that's not his fault. It was because the disruptors did not disrupt enough, and he handled them exceptionally well. So he fulfilled the minimum time of 5 to 7 minutes for his board speech. Other than that, shock and horror, we are exactly according to our time on the agenda. So that is something to celebrate. And yeah, over to you. Over to you, Toastmaster Eva.
Okay. Now I move on to the counter. So TM Muhammad Iqbal, can I have your report, please?
It's Toastmaster Rafat.
Oh, sorry, Toastmaster Rafat. Okay.
As a counter, I count Toastmaster Hina Ali, twice one time so. Toastmaster Hina Khan, 5 time okay, 5 time Toastmaster Limon, 4 time 1 time once yeah, once okay. Abdul Hasib yeah, twice, so once. Megwar 2 and With this, I have completed my report.
All right. Thank you so much.
Now I move on to the word master. So TM Muhammad Iqbal, can I have your report for the word master?
Thank you. Today, the theme of today's meeting is Die Hard, and this whole session, whole section, the table topics as well as prepared speeches portray the same theme. Exactly, the word is not used, but the shades of color, like the theme which produce the scene which I feel. Therefore, I suggest that or feel that the overall everyone try to use the theme.
Okay, now it's my turn as the listener. So everyone be ready. Someone said, take a leap of faith.
That would be our guest.
Guest Abdul Hafiz.
Abdul Hafiz.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And beacons of trust.
Sarfraz. DTM.
Yes.
Yes, Toastmaster Eva.
Oh, sorry. It was a complete package. Someone said it was a complete package.
One of the evaluators, right?
Vase said it. So
Vase said it.
Yes. Mugged.
Sorry?
DTM Tala.
Yes. Toss and turn in bed. Yes. We will be shifting gears.
Toastmaster Majid.
ये Majid Akhtar.
Yes.
Akhtar, yeah.
I am baffled.
I'm baffled.
I think it was myself.
Sorry, what?
TM Fahim.
Yes. But you are
You're
not allowed to speak.
Well, nobody would answer, yeah, and even I wasn't sure.
Okay. Trust is a delicate thread easily broken.
DTM Sarfaraz. DTM Sarfaraz.
Yes. Trust is a golden thread that binds us.
Again,
DTM Sarfaraz.
DTM Sarfaraz and his evaluator.
And yeah. Toastmaster fan.
My mother is eavesdropping on me.
TM Vase.
Toastmaster Vase.
Yes.
If his mother-in-law is TM Asgar, and if his only mother, it's TM Vase.
Okay. Smug chimpanzee.
DTM Tala. DTM Tala.
Tala and Toastmaster Vase. Both tried not to understand it.
Okay, now it's turn for my evaluation. Overall, the session was managed well by the XCOM without any problems, physical and online both. And I guess, and there weren't any technical glitches apart from my side where I got lost because of the internet, from my internet problem. And that's about it. Overall, over to the Toastmaster of the evening.
All right. Speaking of not having glitches, Toastmaster of the day had to leave. So I'm temporarily assuming his duties. And I have nothing much to do except for ask for votes for the best big four, which is Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Majid Akhtar, Table Topics Master, Toastmaster Latif, Table Topics Evaluator, Toastmaster Rafat, and General.
DTM Talha, did we have the evaluations? Table topics evaluations?
Yeah. Please come to the stage. Apologies. Yeah. Oh my God, how insulting this is.
The first speaker is Toastmaster Henali. The speech title is No One is Without Weakness. Confident speaker agrees with the statement and admitted that we must work to overcome weaknesses in order to reduce good opening, best with best conclusion. The next speaker is Toastmaster Hina. Hina Khan, old habits die hard, though new, but prove that he is a confident speaker. The next is Limon. Family is the heart we have, though appear first time, but prove that he is a confident speaker, live in a joint family and enjoy happy moments with his family, explain his own story. Next speaker is Toastmaster Abdul Hasib, sorry. There are hidden blessings in every struggle, expressing his own story in an excellent way, handle pretty difficult decision confidently. The next is Toastmaster Wase Ahmed. Old habits die hard, make me struggle. True story, Toastmaster relate mathematics with music to overcome his frightness with the subject. But after announcement of result, change his view. All in all, it is an interesting story. DTM Irfan Faruqi, difficult roads lead to a beautiful destination. Toastmaster Irfan partially agreed with the statement, explained how people destroy opportunity due to habit of taking short pathway instead of right way. A confident speaker with the right direction, such attitude, though difficult, but it will compel us to die hard. Next speaker is Toastmaster Zishan. Do you know what you get for being a hero? No value, principle to attain a good position. Be on track to become a hero, die hard to prove yourself that you are a law-abiding person having moral value. With this, my evaluation is concluded. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So again, speaking of not having glitches, we just witnessed table topics evaluation. So my job now is to ask for votes for best pick 4, which is Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Majid, Table Topics Master, Toastmaster Latif, Table Topics Evaluator, Toastmaster Rafat, and Journal Evaluator, Toastmaster Hima. So the poll will be floated very soon. As Toastmaster of the Day, it is also my duty to conclude while carrying on the theme. So speaking of dying hard, and this is actually, this should be our motto in life, because I have experienced that there's always uplift on the other side, at the other side of the disappointment. So last week we could not have meeting due to a low number of prospective participants. So we had plenty online, but not in physical. And to be very honest, I'll put it right on the table, that I was feeling quite frustrated that like why even have a meeting? And I sought permission from our president, and he said okay, because I simply did not feel like putting in the effort. But today, alhamdulillah, it was all more than worthwhile. We have so many guests, so many speakers, so many attendees, and it's as if nothing bad ever happened. So we just need that last bit of resilience to blow through the negativity. It's a test. Call it God, call it nature, call it universe. We are put through a test, and all that is needed is just that last bit of dying hard. When I was talking about the theme to Toastmaster, with Toastmaster Majid, he said that dying hard is about not only surviving, but even if you don't survive, then even then, challenge the odds and challenge the status quo, even while dying. So that should be the spirit. So, and that is what Karachi Toastmasters Club is all about, because as we all know, thanks to its members and successive executive committees, this club operates like very few other clubs on the planet in terms of its performance, in terms of its conventions. For example, you always have contests on Sundays because you don't want to miss out on the regular meeting. That is just one example. The second is that we went electronic years ago, years before COVID. We went with an electronic agenda. And I know it sounds ridiculous and basic right now, but back then it was a paradigm shift. When we did away with paper agendas, and we did that, I think 2018 or 17, we did away with manual voting. We started using Google Forms, and we also started electronic agenda creation in the sense that Excel sheet that we're also fond of populating, that has been there for like 2 or 3 years now. And yes, there are alternate mechanisms. Free Toast Force is there, and other such websites are there. But I believe personally that they would be too difficult to navigate for all the members. So this is something that anybody can operate. So this is a few examples. Even the gamification concept that our district has rolled out, and I think it has been a rousing success. All kudos to our program quality director for that initiative. But the precursor to that was actually initiated at Karachi Toastmasters Club in the form of Grand Slam Award. And we also devised a scheme for gamification. Too bad we could not roll it out, but Toastmaster Imran Rana had already created all the Excel sheets and all the structures. So that is what dying hard is. And if you die hard, you don't die at all. That is the message. So with that, it is my honor and privilege to hand over the charge to our president, DTM Sarfraz Nafi. Sir, you're muted.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid. Most of us have heard the song, Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna. Today, we heard DTM Talha bin Hamid with his new song, Kabhi Sorry Na Kehna. Because in the chat and in the WhatsApp group, he's been posting, do not say sorry, because sorry was today's word of the day, even though it was not mentioned. Before we announce the results of the voting, I would like to invite our guests for brief comments about what they saw, what they heard, how they felt about the meeting. We'll start with the in-person guests first, followed by the online guests. So our first guest was Miss Hina Khan. The second, our guest was Limon.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Limon.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Sarfraz. It's really honor and I'm really grateful to attend this session, and I actually learned a lot from the distinguished speakers like a topic from Sarfraz, distinguished Toastmaster Sarfraz, and then Talha bin Hamid, and then distinguished Toastmaster Fahim. So it's not only encouraged me to continue these meetings, but also I think I'm thinking that it definitely helped me to groom my public speaking as well. So thank you very much, and I'm optimistic and hopeful to continue this. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again. So we had another guest, Abdul. Is he?
I think it's gone. I think it's left, sir.
Oh, okay. Online, we have with us Toastmaster Shakil Khwaja. You've been posting, you joined a little bit late, but based on the portion of the meeting that you attended, please share your comments.
Sir, it's really an honor for me to attend whatever time I can attend any meeting in the world. And I would like to share my little success with all of you, as many of my mentors are here online and on site. Alhamdulillah, I completed my first pathway today by delivering a speech, Reflect Your Pathway at Daw Club. Special thanks to my mentor, DTM Sarfraz, DTM Hina Ali, DTM Talha, DTM Irfan Faruqi. You are all here. It's really was not possible without the support, ideas you gave to me from time to time. I'm really honored to have such mentors and seniors with me. Over to you.
Thank you and congratulations. We also have with us member of Quantum Leap, Zishan Nasim.
Thank you very much. I'm truly impressed by the professionalism that you all are displaying here and the quality of speeches and analysis you guys are doing. That is marvelous. And I think it's a very wonderful platform. And I feel that I took this chance after a lot of time. I'm aware of this platform some 10 years ago, but it took me 10 years to reach to this point that I joined today. And I'm somehow regretting that I joined this platform after so late, but it's never too late in your life. This is all set, and this is the right time for me to become part of this forum. And the one thing I must appreciate about the openness and welcomeness you all are giving to the new partners, to the new members. And I think it's your culture here, or it's your norm here, that you are very open and very candid, and you are very giving chance to everybody to express himself and gradually boosting the confidence that what is required to be a good speaker. And I started my journey some 2 weeks ago, and I think I'm on the right track, and I will be needing the expert help from you all gurus. You are expert in your field, and I will take the advantage of your mentorship and your guidance, and looking for a very exciting journey over this platform. Thank you very much, and I'm blessed to be a part of this forum.
Thank you. Appreciate your comments. And I'm sure you will enjoy your Toastmasters journey through Quantum Leap. And you're welcome to join Karachi Toastmasters Club whenever you can. Distinguished Toastmaster Irfan, during the meeting, you asked a few times Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali, why are you logged on 2 devices? You were asking that question as part of your disruption during the speech. But I think Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali took it seriously because he logged off from the second device. That's the first time we have seen disruption being taken seriously. DTM Irfan, if you would like to say a few words, you are welcome to do that.
Thank you very much. And I would definitely say that Karachi Toastmasters Club is one of the best clubs, because over here people are enjoying with one another, and it's always a good time spent here. Whenever I'm physically there or whenever I'm virtually here, it's always a good time of the week, because everyone is involved in the meeting. And very honestly speaking, Toastmaster Sarfraz, you yourself are one of the person whose comments, whose sentences, whose you grab everything and then you reproduce with your own comments at the end. That is the lovely closing. I appreciate it, and I say that's one of the best things. Always a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. We're honored to have you with us always. And DTM Talha, at this time, would you like to see if people want to volunteer for the Toastmaster meeting for next time, or the other one of the big four?
Yeah, sure. So I'm looking for Toastmaster of the day, and anyone here in person or online among the members can opt for that. So who would like to be the Toastmaster of the day next time? I can see Toastmaster Hina's hands raised and she's jumping up and down.
I would have, but I have a chief judge duty for Thursday morning.
Oh,
I'm sure I'm good struggling to get role players because it's a working day. So I would decline. Maybe maybe after the 7th of January.
All right.
I'll definitely do it.
Who would it be? Toastmaster Meghwar, would you like to be? You haven't done that, right?
I have to deliver this.
So what? You can do both. All right. Great. So we have Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Meghwar Vedaran.
Voluntarily.
Voluntarily, of course, totally voluntarily. And anybody who'd like to do a speech, please send me a message instantly before the end of the meeting, and so that I can note your names down. Toastmaster Shakil, you want to say something?
I want to deliver a speech if I am allowed to do. It's been waiting since at your club.
All right. Yeah, sure. You can. Let me note down your name. Anyone else?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So I think we're good. DTM Sarfraz, we have a Toastmaster today, and we can build the meeting around that. So.
Well, the only condition is that Toastmaster Shakil, you have to be present here.
Inshallah, I will try my best. Inshallah. Actually it's not far from my home. I live in Clifton Block 8. You already know.
Why are you not here today?
Yeah, thank you for that.
Actually, I was engaged in a guest speaker session at Zabist today. So just coming from there and just join your meeting after freeing from there. That's for the reason I'm being honest. Sorry.
Yeah, we know you're always honest. You don't need to explain Toastmaster Shakil. We appreciate that, in fact. So
Thanks,
yeah.
thanks.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. DTM Surplus. And yeah, sorry, if I may, one more announcement, and that is that our international speech contest, the last contest of the year, will happen on perhaps, yeah, most probably on the 7th of January, which will be a Sunday. So anybody who is a member, who's a paid member, and who's completed 2 levels of pathways, they are qualified to participate. So I'll be also floating the poll once again. We have got already a couple of participants, but we will certainly like more. So yes, over to you, details.
Thank you, DTM Talha bin Hamid. And before I ask Toastmaster Hinali to announce the results of the poll, my final comment. Toastmaster Fahim Razak, in your evaluation, you mentioned the 3 women from the speech, and then you provided a suggestion that when the call came in, you're not in the office, that I should have mentioned where I was. Now, did you really want me to talk about 5 women instead of 3 in my speech? And now over to Toastmaster Hinali.
Thank you, Toastmaster DTM Sarfaraz. There's always some amazing comic relief when we're hearing you. So that's the humor that Toastmaster Fahim was looking for. And with that, I'd like to our winners today. First of all, for the prepared speech is Toastmaster Fahim Razak after a tie. Well done. Then for best table topic speaker, it's our newest member, Toastmaster Muhammad Zishan Naseem. Well done. Then the best evaluator again, Toastmaster Fahim Razak.
Wow.
Well done. So you've got 2. Then our best facilitator today, okay, by a long shot, was Toastmaster Hiba for her listener session. Very well done, Toastmaster Hiba. And then our best big 4, again by a long shot, Toastmaster Lasif Mansoor Ali for his excellent table topics master session. So with that, I hand the podium back to President.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hinali. And that concludes the meeting, unless we have any other announcements or comments. We have with us Nurul and Qureshi.
Yeah, she used to be.
She was a she's a former member of Karachi Toastmasters. Ms. Nurul, would you like to offer some comments if you're online available? Perhaps she's away. Yes. Yes, go ahead, please.
Our Karachi Toastmasters is a good platform to speak and improve your English. And I joined the mid sessions. And that's.
Thank you for joining us. You're always welcome to join us whenever you can. We meet every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pakistan time. With no other announcements, the meeting.
Inshallah, I will join on time.
Oh, sure. We look forward to seeing you again. And if you would like to give a speech, please contact Distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid. And Toastmaster Shakil Khwaja, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to your speech next week.
Thanks a lot, sir.
And Toastmaster Hinali, good luck with your contest, and we would be seeing you as Toastmaster of the meeting after 7th January. It has been duly noted by DTM Talha bin Hamid.
And before that, contestant on the 7th of January.
But let's make sure it is 7th of January 2024, right?
Yeah.
2020, yeah, not 2025.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might say, hey, I didn't say it's 2024. But it's always good to see you at our meetings. And I've also seen you in various other events of District 122. That's great. The meeting is now officially adjourned. See you next week. Until then, Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, our honorable guests, and especially Toastmaster Zishan and Toastmaster Shakir for joining, and of course, Toastmaster Limu. Thank you so much, and see you all next week, inshallah.
Bye-bye. Thank you.